guys, so in this video I really want to be talking about relearning how to walk with multiple sclerosis. In this video I'm not going to be showing you guys an entire clip of me walking, but walking is definitely one that I felt like I needed to talk a little bit more about in this video. So if you're watching my video right now, thank you for coming by. Is that how people say it? I don't even know. Did you guys hear my stomach? My stomach always makes noises when I'm filming. Why? So before I begin this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I haven't mentioned this before, but I'm at almost 1.5k subscribers. I think it's so amazing because I never thought I'd come this far, but I think it'd be even more amazing if I can actually hit 2k this year, but I can't do that without the help of you guys. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe if you enjoy watching my videos. And yeah, so for now, I hope you guys enjoy my video. Walking has just literally become my biggest fear. Why? Well, let me just tell you. So with walking, every single time I step outside of my house, the first thing I have to think about is, okay, Pri, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, when I walk on a goddamn pavement. Why I'm saying right, left, right, left, right, left is because I need to walk with my right foot goes first, and then my left foot, and then my right, and then my left, and then right, left, right, left, right, left. God, that makes the most sense to me, right? But sometimes I forget to do that, and when I forget to do that, that's when I end up falling down. And it's just so frustrating because it does get embarrassing a lot of the times when I just randomly fall in public, especially when it's like a nice, beautiful, bright day outside and there's no snow on the ground. The ground is just not slippery, and I am tripping on my own goddamn foot, and people are looking at me like, what is this girl doing? And it just gets really frustrating when you forget to rehearse that in your head while you're walking, because a lot of the times you're not really thinking about that, right? But when I forget, that's when I end up tripping. And when I trip, well, I don't just catch myself, I end up on the ground. And why this is because the left side of my body is more affected with my multiple sclerosis than my right side is. And this is something my doctors told me, but even when my doctor told me this, I was kind of aware of that because the left side of my body always acts up much sooner than my right side, and it's quite interesting. But yeah, so if I trip on something using my right foot, that's when I end up on the ground because my left foot won't keep me up from falling down, you know? But if I trip on my left foot, there's like time for like what is the word? There's time to salvage. I don't know what the word is, but this is what happens when you're in school for like 6 years and your brain is just so goddamn fried. So for me, this is difficult because I've spent 5 years teaching myself the wrong way to walk, where I've been walking like this, like flat foot, when I should have been walking from heel toe, heel toe. And I think for me personally, what makes it even more difficult is the fact that my toes have been numb. My toes have been numb for 5 years now. Like, I have my 10 toes, I just don't know what they feel like. I don't know what a single one of them feels like, and it's just so goddamn frustrating. But you know what, it's okay, I have 10 toes still. So, however, because I can't feel my toes, I do feel like it hinders me from walking. And it's difficult because it's like, I don't know what I can really do to make my toes unnumb. I mean, I've been actually doing the Wim Hof's breathing exercises as well as the cold showers pretty much every single day, right? But that's been helping me with my hands, I feel. But nothing's helping me with my toes. So usually when I go into my doctor's office, usually twice a year, when I receive my Ocrevus infusions, the first thing he gets me to do is walk in a straight line across the room. The room is about 10 meters long. Why I'm even bringing this up is because me walking in a straight line in 10 meters is not a reflection how I walk in a straight line that's 100 meters long. I talked so fast, I wasn't even processing what I was even saying. 10 meters for me is nothing on my good day. He's only caught me on my good days. He's never seen me struggle with walking for him to be like, oh, you're doing amazing with the 10 meters I was able to walk for. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I've kind of been having stiff arms when I've been walking, and no one's ever called me out on it, really. It's so embarrassing because I realized it when I really noticed someone walking with their arms like swaying, and I'm like, why is she doing that? But in my head, now when I come to think of it, it makes sense that she was doing that because you have to be moving your arms to walk. Maybe I can't walk because I'm not actually moving my arms while I'm walking. And I'm always having like the stiff arms. Like I'm always walking like stiff arms. Like I make it sound like I look really weird when I walk. I don't look super weird when I walk. I only just look weird to people who actually really pay attention to the way I walk. So with stiff arms walking, this is one thing I'm still trying to relearn. Every single time I'm walking, one of the things that I just keep reminding myself to do is move my arms when I'm walking instead of just being stiff and walking. And that definitely does get difficult because it's like I'm trying to relearn something that I already taught myself how to do the wrong way, and trying to unlearn that is difficult to relearn something that I should be doing. Does that make sense? It does in my head, but I don't know if it does out loud, but yeah. For me, I know what it's like to train your body to do the wrong things. Walking is one example I've been talking about throughout this video, right? It's like I'm always training myself to walk the wrong way without even realizing. That's what's annoying. It's like you just forget about all these things you shouldn't be doing, and then you train your body to do it without even realizing, and then you just have a hard time unlearning the shit that you just taught yourself for the past 5 years. The main reason why I don't use a mobility device is because, as I mentioned, right, I taught myself the wrong way to walk. Our bodies are pretty smart. If you teach it to do something, it will learn it. Well, the problem with me is I feel like if I were to use a cane, first of all, I'm going to trip on my own goddamn cane because I trip on my own foot anyways. So a cane wouldn't be helpful for me. A walker, well, according to my program coordinator, she thinks I should be using a walker to be a teacher. Okay, so with all the things that I've talked about so far, the one thing that's in common with every single one of those things I've talked about is confidence. Confidence is something that I've lost with walking 5 years ago, because when I thought I was walking okay, I wasn't actually walking okay, and I've just lost that confidence. And with my experiences with tripping and actually falling down in public, like so randomly too, especially in the middle of streets when you're trying to cross the street. Oh my gosh, that's the most embarrassing when you have all these cars watching you cross the street and then you're just that one idiot that just happens to fall down and absolutely nothing. That literally scarred me so much, and moments like that is where I lost my confidence. Confidence is something that I'm still trying to relearn to have again, especially with walking. Walking is just one of the things. I feel like other stuff I'm okay. Like with my bladder, I feel confident about it in the sense where I know when my bladder is going to act up on me. But the one thing I've learned is that though multiple sclerosis took away quite a bit from me in terms of being able to walk with confidence, being able to hold in my bladder, because I actually cannot hold in my bladder. Every single time I go outside, I mentioned this before, I always wear a pull-up because I can't wear regular underwear. And I already tested this before and it was the worst mistake ever, and I'm never going to test it again. I'm just going to wear a pull-up, and if I need to take a shit, I'm going to take a shit out in public when people are talking to me. And they won't even notice because I'll just be like, yeah. And if I'm actually smiling, it means I'm peeing. So, and for those of you watching my video right now, I'm probably not going to tell people this in real life. But, that's pretty much it to my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about this video, if you're able to relate to some of the things that I've been going through. And even if you have difficulties with walking, and whether you have multiple sclerosis or you don't, I don't care. If you can relate to anything I talked about in this video, I would love to hear from you. So just leave a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram and check out my blog. I'll post links down below as always. And I'll see you guys in my next video. That will be up for next week. But yeah, so bye guys.